Snap out of it, honey. I'm Nathan Simmons.
Hail Satan.
Lady Godiva was a freedom rider. She didn't care if the whole world looked. Joan of Arc with the Lord to guide her. She was a sister who really cooked.
And then there's Maude.
Not yet.
We're gonna get sued.
Ain't you glad she showed up? And when the country was falling apart, Betsy Ross got it all sold up.
And then there's Maude.
And then there's Maude.
And then there's Maude.
And then there's Maude.
Okay, so yeah, we're definitely gonna get sued.
Don't talk over the theme song.
That uncompromising, enterprising, anything but tranquilizing. Right on, Maude.
Hell yeah.
I'm Dustin Goes to Hollywood. I am your savior, and you have no idea how dull it is to be dying. And this is the Silver Linings Playlist, a podcast that tries to find the silver lining
Don't I, though?
in the 70s All in the Family spin-off sitcom starring Bea Arthur.
Hell yeah.
Right? That's what this show is about now?
That's what it's about. I fucking knew you were going to do that because
I know you knew I was going to do that.
you texted me yesterday because there was a moment where I thought I wasn't going to make it to the record. And you're like, I really hope you can make it because I have a really fun bit planned. And I said, oh, you're going to play the opening theme song to Maude? And he texted me back, ... No.
Jesus.
Has anybody watched the opening to Maude recently? I pulled it up today. My favorite thing in the world is that their idea of showing what an action-packed show this is going to be is shot after shot of Bea Arthur just walking from camera left to camera right.
I know.
It's so funny. Like when she finally appears, they just have one shot after the other of it.
Here we go.
Oh shit, it's on DVD now? Hell yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Shout Studios.
Lady Godiva was a freedom rider. She didn't care if the whole world looked. Joan of Arc with the Lord to guide her. She was a sister who really cooked.
Also, dig the cast. Adrienne Barbeau, William H. Macy. Like, what was this show? I never watched Maude, I don't think.
I'm sorry, but Esther Roll? Kind of a hard name.
It's pretty good. Okay, here we go. And then there's Maude.
Hey, there she is.
There she is. And she's walking left, and now she's walking into the living room. Now she's walking right. Now she's walking into the living room. Now she's walking left. And now she's frozen, and now she's quantum leaping out the door. And now she's in a box set.
She's also in a box. R.I.P. Bea Arthur. Oh, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one.
Oh, man. Yeah. Thanks for starting us off with this before we talk about the longest 82 minutes of my life.
Oh, man. Welcome, everyone, to the Silver Linings Playlist. My name is, as I mentioned, Dustin Goes to Hollywood. And this time on the show, we are talking about the 2019, maybe A24, maybe Studio Canal, depending on where you live.
Sure.
Psychological horror film based around religion and the titular Saint Maude.
Yeah.
Mally, this is your pick, and I know we want to always stick it to Catholicism around here, but why in particular did you want to discuss this movie, this episode, this week?
To stick it to Christians.
Okay.
It's pretty simple.
Sure.
I figured it was either that or because she's a bad tummy girly. Like one of the two.
I mean, it was, you know, I wanted to come at Christians.
Put it away, Mally.
I know Nathan loves a boring fucking movie. So.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I do like a slow burn typically. Like I've said on
I
this.
see what you did there.
I've said on this podcast before, I've stood up for House of the Devil.
Mm-hmm.
I even go to bat for I Am the Pretty Thing That Lives in the House.
Whoa.
For some reason,
Whoa,
I know.
Brother.
A movie where literally nothing happens until the last 30 seconds.
Wait, what are your thoughts on It Came at Night? Or It Comes at Night?
I know that to be true for me, but I don't think I've seen that. I actually haven't gotten around to seeing that one.
One of the biggest arguments I ever got in with one of my older roommates was about that movie because she was like, I don't get it. I was like, what don't you get? She's like, nothing came at night. I'm like, okay.
See, past episode, It Comes at Night, which we discussed.
Yeah, this movie is so full of concepts that I am fascinated by and some great ideas and some interesting performances. But I feel like it it has enough material for a short film.
Yep.
You just need like 2 more things need to happen in this movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
This could have been an unbelievable 25-minute movie.
Mm-hmm.
And instead, it's a movie that I fuck with about 20% of.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't disagree. So if this is your first time tuning in, as I mentioned, with the Silver Linings playlist, we like to watch movies such as Saint Maud that don't end in happily ever after. This movie, spoiler alert, ends with a bang, pretty much.
Hey, say what you will. The last 30 seconds fucking rule.
It rules. It rules.
The final shot of the movie, I went, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I literally, like, sat up. I was like, oh, maybe that was great. I don't know.
So my significant other.
His significant other.
Damn it. I thought I was going to get around it.
Also, JT's here.
Oh, yeah, JT is here. Saint JT is here.
All right. Who has never seen this movie,
Yeah.
walked into the living room and only caught the last 30 seconds.
Ooh.
That's all she needs.
Yeah, where she's got the wings right out of a Creed video.
Oh, I was going to, literally one of my notes was, oh, sick, she got Coachella wings.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Just needs like a flower crown to go along with it. But yeah, we like to watch movies such as Saint Maud that don't end in happily ever after endings.
We love to watch Saint Maud.
We love it. And we try to come up with a silver lining for our characters or for the audience at the end of it. And we got the gangs all here. You know, I'm here, and Mally's here, Nathan's here, JT's here.
Then
then there's
Maud.
And yeah, this movie, if you haven't seen it, it asks the age-old question, what if Maud was a saint?
It sure does. It sure does.
Also, here's how I think you make this movie +1 star right away, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What if Saint Maud was played by Nathan's favorite actor, Emma Roberts? What do we think about that?
Hey, what if you guys go fuck yourselves?
Okay, hear me out. Nathan, I know you're going to be in on this.
Uh-huh.
This movie, exactly the same as it is now.
Uh-huh.
Only difference is Uncle Baby Billy's in it.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Well, we're talking about a generational television event now.
There will be a payday. Oh, what a payday.
St. Maud's Bible Bunkers. I'm in for that.
bro.
Absolutely.
Every episode ends with self-immolation.
I got your stigmata right here, nerd.
I share Nathan's sentiment about this movie. I saw it when it came out, and I was like, man, I did not fuck with that at all until the last like 5 minutes of it. And I think there's a few reasons why I struggle to connect with it. Number one, I don't find the movie to be all that engaging, even though it's shot well and direct well. But I think the screenplay is what's lacking the most. It's like you said, Mal, we kind of need more to happen here.
Yeah.
And it almost feels like you fed your log line to ChatGPT and said, give me an A24 low budget religious horror film and just change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, there's a scene in here that is reminiscent of The Witch.
Yeah.
There's scenes in here that are reminiscent of so many other horror movies I've seen. And I think that leads me to my number 2 problem with this movie. I think I'm just tired of seeing movies that are about clearly mentally unstable people that suffer from being able to integrate into society. And then at the end of the movie, they do something fucking crazy, you know?
Well, it's also, I was reading an interview with Rose Glass where she was like, I wanted to make a film about mental health, which I am, you know, like you said, we've seen this story almost exactly like it so many times.
She's the Joker, baby.
She is the, I literally said to Ashley, I was like, you ever have religious trauma so bad you become the Joker? The other thing is that I don't think there's any internal consistency to Katie/Maud's psychosis, right? Like, for most of the movie, you have this feeling of there's no way you ever spent time around human beings before.
Yep.
And then we come to learn she can act totally normal if she wants to.
Yep.
It begs a lot of questions of like, is she a master manipulator? Is she genuinely ill?
Yeah.
There's something to be said for ambiguity, of course, but there's some times where I'm like, I don't know that you made a decision here.
Yeah.
It feels, it's very much the same way I felt about Men past episode, where I'm just like, some incredible ideas here that just aren't coalescing for me.
They also apparently, at one point in the script phase, I don't think they ever shot it, but they had a bunch of backstory.
Right, yeah.
Like a lot more backstory for Maude. Like that was, I think the director said they cut it out because she was like, it was basically just Carrie.
Right.
Okay, well, that would be at least a little something.
That's one of the somethings we could have had.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you don't get much about Maude's backstory beyond that she used to be like a party girl
Right.
nurse who killed a patient and then and found God, I guess.
Boy, did she kill that patient, though.
I barely got that out of this movie, that she was a party girl.
The Wikipedia page is telling you the linear story, which
Yep.
is very funny. Like if you looked up what this movie is about on Wikipedia, it tells you in the first sentence that she failed to save her patient despite attempting CPR, a thing you don't find out really until like the last 20 minutes.
Yep.
Like I don't know, it's very funny to me. I also, maybe it's because I don't really know what Coney Island looks like, but for a solid 30 minutes, I was confused about where this movie was set.
Yep. I gotta tell you, I had the same problem.
Ashley goes, I guess she's the only American because she's a lesbian. she's like, is that translate to hedonism?
I had the same issue. Apparently, if you're as confused as I was watching this movie and had to look it up, there are two notorious Coney Islands, one in Brooklyn and one in the UK. And I thought she was moving from Brooklyn to some English seaside town.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I guess there's two Coney Islands that I'm just not familiar with.
Yeah, she left Brooklyn and moved to Broadchurch. Like, I was so confused about where we were.
Oh, Broadchurch is so good.
But yeah, I mean, if you've seen movies like Joker, Possessor, even past episode, Titan, Swallow, Ingrid Goes West, and Friendship, funny enough,
Then there's Maude.
they're all in a group. Like all these movies,
Yeah.
you know, Maude fits right in, just slot her in. And I'm kind of over movies like this.
I hate it when you get a new soundbar bit.
This isn't as annoying as Ix, but like it's pretty. We'll see how I feel towards the end of the episode.
It's borderline. I have a thing of fuel and a lighter standing by.
On top of that, yeah, this is a character that is kind of unknowable to the audience in a way that just makes me feel like I'm a passive observer while a bunch of weird stuff happens. And it's not a way to really draw me into a story.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help that sometimes she can call somebody and chat like one of the girls on the phone. And sometimes she's talking like Lord Byron, where she's like, for shame that I forsaken the father. And I'm just like, why? When are you from?
I feel like all these characters are like half-baked.
Yeah.
Like Amanda's half-baked, Carol's half-baked. Like I feel like everyone is kind of 1 to maybe 2-dimensional, but they're not 3D fully developed characters.
And at first I was very into Amanda as a character because that's a thing that can happen to you when you are undergoing chemotherapy and end of life care, is you will lash out.
Yeah.
You have mood swings and it was fascinating, but it also at some point was like, well, she's just acting however this scene needs her to behave.
Yeah. I tell you what, though, the fact that this movie is only an hour 24 minutes with credits, hallelujah.
I agreed with you when it started, but this thing could just kind of dragged for me.
I think that's why I actually showed up early to this recording, because I expected the movie to be longer. And then I finished it and I was like, oh my God, I was like, I can eat lunch before we record. This is wild.
There you go.
Incredible. Well, let's get into the info dump around the holiest of thou, Saint Maude.
Also, hey, good morning, JT.
Thanks.
How you doing, bud?
Old Jonathan Taylor Kelly, or I don't know what the J and the T actually stand for.
And I agree with you guys with the movie, by the way.
Oh, great.
I wasn't asked, but yeah.
Great.
Nathan liked that one.
I really like Jonathan Taylor Kelly. Absolutely.
So the year, as I mentioned, is 2019. The director, again, maybe a contest with Shaka Khan for best director name, Rose Glass.
Real good.
Director of future episode and a movie I like a lot more than this, Love Lies Bleeding.
Still haven't seen that, actually.
It rules. This movie, though,
Sorry, I hate to interrupt.
sure.
Is Shaka Khan a director?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Shaka King.
Okay, I was like,
Judas and the Black Messiah. No, thank you for calling me out.
look, I'm not going to say Higher Love isn't a good enough song to just give her an Oscar. But like,
Shaka King is who I'm thinking of. I apologize.
okay.
That makes so much more sense.
It does.
Also, we're just going to gloss over director names and not going to mention Boots Riley. Come
Oh,
on
you
now.
know what? That's in the top 3. Yeah.
Yeah, he's directing The House Down Boots.
Mhm. Can't wait for his new movie, by the way.
Nathan.
This movie stars Morfydd Clark,
I'm having a good time.
Jennifer L., Lily Knight, Lily Frazer, and Turlough Convery.
Hell yeah.
The budget for this movie was $2.5 million, and it only managed to gross $1.3 million worldwide. Currently sits at a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes and was nominated for Outstanding British Film of the Year and Outstanding Debut by a British writer, director, or producer.
Did it have a theatrical release? I thought it was straight to streaming.
I believe it did. I remember Priscilla actually went and saw like a screening of this before it was like sold to A24.
Was it like one of those AMC Unseen ones or something like that?
Something like that, yeah, where like they showed it to him in unfinished state, and she said that
It could have been AMC Chills and Thrills. We don't know.
You're right.
She said the finished version of the film was different than what she saw in theaters, that they changed some stuff up. I don't know the specifics of it, but
Oh, we can't trust Priscilla.
it did get a theatrical release.
She makes chicken noodle instead of tomato soup at the beginning of the movie.
I hope that was the reshoot.
I hope that's the only difference.
That was the only change. You know what it was is they swapped which eye was brown versus which eye was blue. That was the only thing they changed.
Right.
What a weird choice.
Yeah.
Interesting choice. Yeah.
She does not have that in real life.
Guys, I was watching this at 1 a.m.
Mm.
because I'm adjusting a sleep schedule for a new job.
Uh-huh.
When I first saw the eye color change, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I was like, there's even scenes in this movie where she don't even look like the same actress.
Yeah.
Like the bar scene and stuff.
Oh, I know. No, she has an unbelievable face. Like,
Dude.
she's able to do things with like her eyes and her like jaw structure that is like genuinely chilling.
Yeah.
I also discovered, speaking of that Rotten Tomatoes score, if you say I knew it was coming. If you say on the internet that you don't like this movie, it is like Promising Young Woman all over again. It is, people will descend upon you.
Oh, so this is going to be a popular episode.
People are going to love this. There was a Reddit thread I was reading where someone was like, what did I miss? Why didn't I enjoy this movie? I'm curious to hear other people's thoughts on it. And they're like, you must be a fucking Republican and like a fundamentalist. And he's like, no, I just didn't enjoy this movie. And it's so, they're like, you must hate women. And it's like, no, I think women are great. I just didn't like this movie.
Women can also self-immolate. It's totally fine. I support all the genders.
There was sorry, I just really enjoyed that.
That got him. That got him.
Then there's more.
And then there's Maude.
I'm over it.
A bunch of people were like, well, if you went into this expecting a horror movie, and was like, yeah, that's what it was sold to me as.
Yeah.
There was a Billie Eilish song in the trailer.
Right.
That screams modern horror to me.
We still got to watch the trailer. I forgot.
God, this trailer is ridiculous.
Let's see. Folk horror, psychological horror. Everywhere I'm looking, yeah, it's marketed as a horror movie. So
Rose Horror Glass, that's her middle name.
all right, well, speaking of the trailer, I don't think I've even seen this trailer, so let's take a gander at it.
It's pretty great.
Dear God, your presence graces the air, and soon everyone will see you.
The terrible XTC cover.
Yes, hi. It takes nothing special to mop up after the dying.
You're prettier than the last one.
She's literally on a cross.
It's quite something. Bless Amanda's body, and bless her mind, which is shrouded in darkness.
When you pray, do you get a response?
Oh, it's like he's physically in me.
Been there.
It's how he guides me.
That's how these boys feel when I text them.
Hey, I thought that was you. What you up to?
I'm a private carer.
You're still nursing?
What?
They know what happened.
All the good girls go to hell.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
I just want to see you loosen up.
I've got more important things on my mind.
There's my little saint. Maude, he isn't real.
Like, if this movie turned into Society with all these people here at this party, better movie.
Right. It's not my bit part, but when she slaps Amanda and that one guy goes, okay, let's go. That's maybe my favorite line read in the movie.
You must be the loneliest girl I've ever seen.
I'm ready and open.
Same.
I feel fuller of your love than ever before.
Also, Converse, worse shoes for that. There
Yeah.
are holes on the side.
Yeah. Could you imagine it's like that bit from Kung Pao where every step she takes, blood just is squirting out the side of her shoes?
What if I'm getting it all wrong?
All the good girls go to hell.
Yeah, if we were expecting a horror movie,
That's on you, you fucking idiot.
then we're wrong.
Shame on us.
Yeah, you must be a fucking. If you thought this was a horror movie, you might be a Republican.
I do love the tagline, which is just "Your savior is coming."
Yeah. So
Which I think might have been a tagline for one of the seasons of Righteous Gemstones.
CUMMING.
do you guys remember that South Park episode where Cartman realizes you could just sub the word Jesus for girl in R&B songs?
Yes.
And they become that Christian.
I want to feel your salvation pour
all over my
face.
Yeah, that's what this like she's talking about. Basically, every time I quote unquote hear Jesus, I have an orgasm. That's the unspoken thing that's happening here.
This was referred to in an interview with Rose Glass as a godgasm because the chemical imbalances in Katie's brain were causing her to, which this is a real thing. Like there's some people who are on like mood stabilizers that will keep them from having sexual desire, but then they will sometimes just have the right neuron will fire at the right time and they will have a public orgasm. Like that is a real phenomenon.
That is not what this movie is telling me.
I'm doing it right now.
I mean, I get it. If I have a really good grilled cheese, it's just game over, you know?
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
Past and future guest Moss sent us a picture of a grilled cheese that he burned the shit out of, but
He did.
he seemed to really enjoy it, so I was really happy for him.
Yeah.
I like them a little crispy, personally.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
Look, it wasn't too burnt. All right, it was fine.
It was on the verge.
Wouldn't throw it out if Emma Roberts gave it to me.
That's what I'm saying. You hit that bitch with a little Old Bay on the top, too.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm done.
Sure.
I'll tell you what, we'll post it on the Patreon and you guys decide.
Ashley calls me Old Bay, BAE.
So
you're good, but just with a little hint of heat.
That's right.
It's a little spicy.
So the movie starts, and yeah, we get the studio bumpers. We get some blood trickling down onto the floor.
Then there's Maude.
And
again, not a horror movie, guys.
not a horror movie. Nathan had to take his glasses off for that one.
I keep thinking I'm over it. I like it.
Dustin, who's control of this soundboard? Me or you? Okay.
You're right. I should let you steer. I'm so sorry. Jesus, take the wheel. So Maude is a young...
Is that what the J stands for?
Mhm.
Jesus Taylor Kelly.
No, Jesus, take the wheel, Kelly.
Take the wheel, all one word.
Take the wheel, all one word.
So
Figuring out what the J and T stand for is my new favorite bit.
That bit has been my entire life.
Dustin, you were worried about this episode being too short.
you're right. I was.
I can get 10 more minutes out of this J and T bit.
So Maude is a young, God-fearing woman who moves
Jay and Tonic.
to a small town.
Javier Tillman Kelly.
I'm trying so hard to keep us on rails. She's a God-fearing woman who moves to a small town in England and starts working as an in-home assistant for a former dancer named Amanda, who has stage 4 lymphoma. Maude cooks for Amanda, bathes her, pretty much everything Amanda needs, she does it. And despite her diagnosis, Amanda still smokes regularly.
And Amanda is very bitter. She is not really in control of her own body. On some days, she's tired and she doesn't believe in God. So it's just, she's staring down the barrel of nothingness. And to top it all off, she lives at the top of a fucking mountain. And I'm sorry, but if my new job requires me to climb 5,000 stairs, I'm not going.
Yeah.
John Wick only did it because he knew he was gonna die.
Yeah.
Nathan, we know. We can see you.
It's like if the Spencer mansion was at the top of the Joker stairs. Like, no thanks. I'll take a bus. I'll do anything else instead of walk up these stairs. But one night, Maude spends the night in town so Amanda can have some alone time with an old gentleman friend that we've come to find out is, I think his name is Christian.
Yeah.
But Amanda gets drunk and has a verbal tussle with him before he departs.
Yeah.
And Maude takes care of her, and the two begin to bond a little bit. So I will agree with you, Nathan. I do think Amanda's a little bit bitter, but I remember... Before I had rewatched this movie, I remember, Amanda just being very rude all the time to Maude.
No, she has moments of connection.
Yeah. On the rewatch, though, I just felt like she didn't really turn on Maude until Maude interfered with Carol.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I guess my memory had me think she was a lot meaner.
I mean, it depends on how you read that scene where she seems to also have a godgasm with Maude. Is she playing her? Is she just bored and trying to have a laugh? Like, what? There's something... It's hard to judge what her motives are. And that's, I think, one of the more fascinating aspects of the movie is trying to figure out what Amanda wants from scene to scene.
I mean, that part was relatable. Wait, do you guys not fake orgasms with your religious friends?
Not since the Great War.
When those guys are going door to door and they're like, excuse me, do you have a few minutes to talk about the Lord? And I'm like, do you have a few minutes to watch this? And then zip.
Do you have a few minutes to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Buddy, it's not going to take me a few minutes.
I don't know, man. I did not know if Maude is just like an unreliable narrator. Like, is what she's seeing Amanda when she does have that fake godgasm. Is that really what's happening, or is that just what Maude's seeing? Because
yeah, no, Ashley had the same questions. She was like, the whole movie I was fine writing off, oh, this is just Maude's POV as she's, deteriorating mentally. But then, what do we make of the scenes where, like, she's floating or where she somehow summons a nurse to walk into the darkness, which made me laugh really hard.
It also could be seen as Amanda's just bored.
Sure.
I mean, she says it's extremely dull to die. So she's just grasping onto anything she can to, like, have a companion,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But Maude admits to having only recently converted to Catholicism, and Amanda admits to being afraid to die. And Maude also tells Amanda that she can hear God speak to her, and sometimes it's a warmth and a pulsating feeling.
Hell
so
yeah.
It is just her having a little orgasm, like give yourself a little treat every now and then. God, just come into my body and let me just be a little tingly for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, my kid banana.
Oh, my kid banana.
Oh, my kid banana.
Maude and God sitting in a tree. Cumming.
And, there's, I don't even know if it's an implication. Maude seems possibly attracted to Amanda and doesn't know how to handle it. Or she's so buttoned up that just the idea of someone being free with themselves gets to her. Because we come to find out later, Maude used to sleep around town. Like, she was a bit of a party girl and she doesn't know how to do any of that anymore without horrible consequences or embarrassment.
Yeah. To that point, one night a woman named Carol kind of barges into Amanda's house, and Maude sneaks through the peephole and sees her and Amanda having a bit of a risque relationship together. And it makes her obviously jealous, and she demands Carol stop seeing Amanda because Amanda's dying. She doesn't want to be spending her final days enjoying herself, Right. She just needs to be sitting in there, drinking her chicken noodle soup out of a bowl. like a dog.
Amanda like a dog. Amanda takes this as Maude looking down on her for being queer.
Yes.
I don't think what it's meant to be. I think Maude is just being very territorial.
Oh yeah. Because this is like the only person that she can like sort of connect to, as we come to find out. Like it's the only one she can have like a decent conversation with.
Well, it seems that way, but like we see her fake conversations when we meet her friend Joy, or her former coworker.
Yeah.
Who may be the worst at reading the room of any character I've ever seen in a movie.
Dude, I thought when we get to the last scene with Joy where she's in Maude's apartment, I thought we were going to get that scene from Joker where she just grabs a pair of scissors and just goes to town on her.
Right.
Well, no, the scissors get saved for somebody else. But anyway, one night out on the town, a woman named Joy calls to Maude and refers to her as Katie. And Maude doesn't want to engage, but does so politely. And Joy gives Maude her phone number. And they kind of Maude just kind of walks off into the dark.
Yep.
It's hard to really get into this movie because that's literally all that happens. Like, not much.
Well, again, it's like the same problem we had when we covered Strangers back in the day. It's like nothing really happens.
And then someone walked around the corner and then they did this and then they went over.
Like
it's why, go ahead. No.
Someone fucking go. Jesus Christ.
Then there's Maude.
God damn it.
That wasn't me that time.
Maude, I don't know. It's interesting seeing the bits where Maude becomes stern. Like, she's getting onto Amanda for not playing solitaire right, which is like, I think the most telling of like, this woman can't even be alone properly.
Mm-hmm. Again, if you haven't seen the movie and you're like, well, what all's happening in the movie? This is it, pretty much. We're already like almost halfway through, and this is all that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
Each scene is so stripped down of just the basics that it doesn't leave you with anything to wrestle with. It doesn't leave any subtext.
Yeah.
It doesn't leave you, like you said, Nathan, you're just become a passive audience member and you're not engaged with anything. And it's so frustrating because, like I said, it's directed well, it looks good, it's acted great.
It is. But you know what's interesting is, would it surprise anybody to know there's a stage adaptation of this?
Oh boy.
And I almost think that might be the way this story should be told.
I might
there's a
agree
part
with
of me
you.
that wonders if that's the way to see it, is like more from a distance.
Yeah.
But yeah, Maude gets stuck making charcuterie for a fucking punk party, basically.
Mhm,
like
mhm.
there's a dog over there shitting on a couch. There's people arguing and playing dress 'em ups.
Yeah, because Maude is like taking care of Amanda and she gets a phone call and that seems to cut Amanda's spirit immensely.
Mm-hmm.
And Maude feels like she knows what's happening on the other end of that phone call. So she
Mhm.
like burns herself on a stove, and it's, you know, either a form of penance that you could look at it that way, or she's just like, she's so internalized like all her fear and aggression that she burns herself as like just to do something.
Yeah, no, she does that after Amanda throws a temper tantrum and decides to go to bed early.
Yeah.
And so Maude is just up watching TV. And I was like, you guys ever watch a show so boring you burn your arm on the stove?
Do you think she watched Maude?
She probably watched this movie.
But yeah, it's funny because Amanda plans a big birthday party for herself for that night.
Right.
Which, how good of a friends are the friends that she has?
Right.
Because like, clearly nobody planned to do anything for her birthday.
Right.
And so she's like, I'll plan a birthday party for myself on the day that we're going to have the party. Like, there is a weird thing going on with Amanda because there's this party is filled with people, but
They
like,
all look like fucking dickheads.
They
like,
do.
It's all, yeah.
but she spends most of her time with Maude or alone. So like, all these people feel like fake friends pretty much. They all feel like they kind of take advantage of her, but that's not really explored.
Well, I mean, to the point where it is hinted that Carol is a sex worker.
Yeah.
That Amanda has hired to spend time with her.
Yeah.
And Amanda calls her a bigot in front of everyone. And I'm just like, at this point, why didn't you fire her before this?
Yeah.
If you knew that this girl like talked your girlfriend into not seeing you anymore and is like trying to take control of your life, just fire her. You've clearly been through a few nurses already.
Yeah, because Carol is in attendance at the party, and Amanda kind of puts Maude on blast directly in front of him, in front of everyone.
Some of them put like a wimple on her head. Like this is like a scene out of Mother. Like
Yes.
these people start surrounding this poor girl. I was like, they're about to start tearing her apart.
That's what I'm saying. If this turned into society right here, I think this would be a better movie.
Yeah.
Something needs to happen. Jesus.
Something.
Shunt Maude.
Shunt Maude.
God damn it.
But Maude rejects both ideas of being a bigot or jealous about Amanda and Carol.
Right.
And she tells Amanda she's lost, and then eventually just slaps Amanda so hard she has a nosebleed.
Yeah.
Her backhand is strong.
She knocked some of the cancer loose, I guess. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Jesus.
It's been a bad emotional week for me, so I'm having a good time.
Don't apologize for anything.
No, she slaps this woman, she gets thrown out, and then we cut to Maude laying at home. She's got this deep pain in her stomach. She's saying, God, everything just hurts so bad. And this is yet another movie we've covered where I'm just like, go to the fucking doctor.
Mm-hmm. But Maude is obviously fired from her job via the agency that assigned her to Amanda.
Yeah.
And she begins questioning her loyalty to God.
Mhm.
She decides to go out for the night and shed her religion to see how the other side lives. And that results in...
It's a sad hand job.
I was going to say that results in her giving a random guy a handy in the back room of a pub and failing awkwardly. This was rough to watch. Her trying to join a group of friends laughing together.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Maybe the most awkward shit I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
This was me on my first couple episodes of the podcast. yeah, I like Aronofsky too, guys.
Yeah, just giving us handies in the back rooms.
That's how he got on the podcast.
That was quite literally under the table. You're not supposed to talk about that.
That's a HIPAA violation.
But no, we're an hour in and I'm like, is she an alien? Like she's been through...
Oh God, I'd watch that movie.
Yeah, she's been through something we haven't been told about.
Yep.
So we're an hour into this movie and we're just like, it seems like just a character who goes out trying to figure out how humans hang out. Like, it's so weird.
I mean, look, if we were doing an alien movie, Morfydd Clark would be like the first person I would cast in the movie.
And the character would be named Morfydd.
JT, stop rewinding the hand job scene. What the fuck is going on?
I was going to see how long it would take till somebody noticed.
I noticed.
It's not the blow up doll scene again. We're not doing that. This is sad.
She ends up bumping into a guy and spilling his drink all over him.
Ugh.
And the way she repays him is by riding him into the sunset in his apartment. Man, this was crazy.
What a way to put that.
Yeah, which, she has, I think the cutaways to her giving CPR are really good. Like this causes a flashback to when she lost a patient and subsequently, I guess, lost her faith. But like this scene is just incredibly upsetting because it very quickly becomes an assault because he wants to finish and he tells her, I know about you because you've hooked up with a bunch of my mates.
Yep.
And I just took this from her.
Yeah.
This scene is, I think, incredibly acted. I think maybe the best directed scene, like the best edited scene in the movie. I love the jump cuts between her hands on his chest to her doing chest compressions in the ER. I think is really well done.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
But it's a nightmare.
Like, I don't know if this would have became more literal with some of the stuff, like maybe she does like crack this dude's fucking rib cage open or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, if we're just dealing with a person suffering from some kind of undiagnosed mental illness or is dealing with the side effects of some medication that we're not privy to.
Right.
If at the end of the movie, like, as she's leaving her apartment and Joy's there, like, Joy spots, like, some pill bottles or something. Like,
yeah.
Anything. Give me anything to go on here.
They hint that she was detached from her work before she lost this patient.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little implication that she maybe wasn't always completely had it together. But then, like Ashley pointed out, she has this talk with Maude. I don't want to jump too far ahead, but she has this talk a little bit later with Amanda's new nurse. And it's like she didn't know death existed until this job.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's moments where you're like, I don't actually know how you see the world. Is it even possible that you used to be a well-adjusted person?
Mm-hmm.
And that's hard to tell because she doesn't talk like someone from this century.
Yeah.
She's having a religious crisis and thinks, for shame that I almost fell so easily. And again, like, why are you talking like Lord Byron? It's so weird.
Maybe she got this and her performance from Rings of Power crossed,
Maybe.
She was doing a little Tolkienism in there.
Well, and it also happens right after you guys ever see the fireworks that make you barf?
Yeah. Anytime I have fireworks, I start levitating off the ground. Like, It's not good. So I got to stay home on certain holidays. But no, she does have a mental breakdown. Yeah, where she vomits, she seizes, and she eventually levitates several feet off the ground. I do like this imagery here. Like,
it's great.
The way that the wire work is done, it almost looks like an invisible force is holding her up like God would, theoretically. Like, I think that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But all this feels devoid of substance.
Mm-hmm.
The imagery is great, but I don't know why I should care about this character. Like, I don't have anything to latch on to. And that's unfortunate because, again, I really like Love Lies Bleeding, which maybe Rose Glass just took what she did on this movie and like learned where her shortcomings were and amplified the stuff she was good at for that movie. But yeah, this is just unfortunate that this just doesn't hold together for me. But the next morning, Maude feels totally redeemed in her faith. And after facing down her temptations, she cleans her apartment, takes a shower, and does what, any rational religious person does. She fills her shoes full of tacks.
Puts needles in her shoes.
Yeah, puts them on and walks around town.
She does this by sticking them through. Oh, we should talk about another thing I thought was interesting is she considers her personal saint to be Mary Magdalene.
Yes.
She's got all this Mary Magdalene stuff everywhere, which is a very interesting idea. If we're told that she was this party girl, for a long time in Western culture, there was this understanding from apocryphal stories that Mary Magdalene was a sex worker, right? And so the idea of her trying to model herself after somebody who, quote unquote, overcame sin to become one of Christ's closest followers, I think that's also fascinating.
Sure.
But it's just something that we kind of get a little bit of lip service to. And not that I need it all to be literalized, but it's another big idea that I don't feel the movie does enough with.
Another thing that I feel like the movie doesn't do enough with is we see her that night burn her clothes that she wore out. Like she wore like this like salacious kind of outfit out, and we see her burning them in her sink the next morning, but the movie doesn't take a moment to really reflect on that. It's done in a wide shot.
Right.
You know, like...
No, to the point where I was like, did she do that because she threw up on them?
Yeah.
Like, it took me a second to like understand what I was looking at.
Yeah. But Maude actually ends up running into Amanda's new nurse, Esther, while out in town. And even though Esther seems like a perfectly stable woman, Maude storms off after engaging with her.
Yeah.
And I guess that's because Esther seems well-adjusted and like she's not having this obsessive relationship with Amanda, you know?
Yeah, Esther is able to look at it from a pragmatic point of view where my job is to make people comfortable as they die. Like death is part of it.
Yes.
And here we see that Katie/Maude is able to have a normal conversation.
Until she can't.
Right. Which is just, it's very... very strange to me.
It is like walking on eggshells, which is funny because she's got these tacks on her fucking feet around Maude. Like you gotta tiptoe through the minefield.
Right before she steps into those shoes, she looks up at her shrine like, I fucking did it. It's happening. Watch this shit. She does it again in a minute when she puts on that bed sheet and wraps it around herself, and she looks in the mirror like, I nailed it.
Yeah. She's gonna look at that like crucifix and be like, what? Like, watch this. I'm gonna aim for the bushes. Like it's a very. I would not be surprised if that's what happened. But in her apartment that night, Maude hears what she believes to be God speaking to her, saying she has one final test to do before she can be welcomed into the, quote, great embrace.
Right.
And again, this is exactly the fucking Black Phillip scene from The Witch.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I was just about to say that, dude.
And it just feels like this screenplay, like I said, was fed through an AI model. And yeah, it's like, give me the next A24 horror movie. And here we go.
Very derivative.
Okay, but in The Witch, when Black Phillip spoke,
please, Vivitch,
it caught me off guard and it startled me.
Yeah.
Right? But this just seems jarring and out of place.
Yeah.
It was really weird.
Oh, the Exorcist light sequence we have coming up was also just like, what the fuck am I looking at? I do think it's interesting that Morfydd Clark is the voice of God in this scene as well.
Yeah.
They just pitched it down. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I like that. But actually, Joy stops by to apologize to Maude, and Maude tells her no need, and that she's transformed now, and soon everyone will see it.
And she goes, boop.
Yep.
Like, Joy talks to a naked woman who won't look at her about how, yeah, we all knew you were struggling, but hey, this is cool, your little Jesus den where you've cut out, you know, all these William Blake paintings and put them on the wall. And anyway, I should go. Oh, everybody's going to see that you're going to change everything? Okay, cool.
Like, see something, say something, man. God.
Yeah, Amanda's going to get what she fucking deserves.
I do think there was more tension in this scene than there has been in the entire movie.
Sure.
And that might not be saying much, but when I am saying, like, I was nervous for the friend here. I was just like,
I expected her to get a face full of acid.
Yes.
Because we see all of these establishing shots of acetone and shit in the room.
Oh, yeah. No, I was just like, get the fuck out, please, God.
I like Joy, too.
I do
like,
too.
even though she barely has any screen time, she feels like a real person amongst a sea of non-real people in this movie.
Yes.
And also, I'm glad it wasn't like an obvious, okay, she's just a body that's gonna die.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't just cannon fodder. It wasn't anything like that.
Yeah.
Cannon fodder.
Yes.
Well, also that wasn't a mean girl, you know? That
Right.
like she came and apologized to her.
Yeah.
I also think it's really interesting that the majority of this cast is made up of like theater actors or folks who have a background in theater. Like this does feel like a play.
These are your people, Nathan.
These are my people. Yeah.
And almost exclusively women, too, which I think is really cool.
Absolutely.
Speaking of cool, Maude fashions herself a robe out of her bed sheet,
So
and
cool.
she baptizes herself in the sink. She fills up a water bottle. She dons a rosary, and she heads to Amanda's home at night.
That image right there where she was looking out the window, it doesn't even look like the same actress.
Oh, I know.
It's so terrifying.
Oh, with the different brown and blue eye and
Oh,
everything?
Yeah. It's so funny though. Like this scene kills me because she says, I am transformed and soon everyone will see. And Joy goes, right, that's good. And I wrote down, girl, call a Bobby. We gotta
Call it Bobby.
we gotta take care of this. And she's just like, oh yeah, well, I'm glad things are working out for you. And then we learn that Maude can just do the prayer that makes you leave the house. The scene of Esther just suddenly bolting out of the front door into the darkness is so wild.
Oh, you know what it is too? We didn't really mention, but they do this a couple times in the movie. They kind of digitally alter Maude's facial features, like whenever she is feeling like the warmth of God, they like stretch her mouth out and everything too. Like,
I thought her face could just do that.
I thought so too.
I think it's digital alterations.
I was like, I did not question that once.
Yeah, she has that godgasm on the stairs, and it looks like her eyeball is about to pop out right before it cuts away. That freaked me out. I thought that was really effective.
But yeah, she sneaks in and confronts Amanda in her bed. And again, Amanda actually apologizes to Maude.
Yeah.
And Maude seems taken aback by this, and she's so happy, and she takes her water bottle and attempts to baptize Amanda because she prayed over it from her sinks, and now it's holy water.
And now Amanda's like, fuck this.
Yeah, Amanda rebuffs Maude's religion entirely. Before eventually, hey, you know what? Turns out Amanda, I think she might be the devil.
I fucking hate it when people try to fucking forcefully baptize me.
Happens to you on a regular basis.
It's so annoying because then I'm just like wet for the next 45 minutes.
Same, girl.
Also, you're covered in liquid.
I mean, this is the moment where I'm like, well, yeah, obviously Maude is having a psychotic break. This is not happening, but it's so abrupt, and it lasts for such a short amount of time, and it feels like we just got dropped into like one of the bad Conjuring spinoffs for like 30 seconds.
This is like Exorcist believer level of not good.
Exorcist believer.
I just wanted this to go a little bit more.
Yeah.
Maybe do a little bit of wire work. Maybe she's crawling on the ceiling, something, you know?
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Yeah, she's like twisting and contorting her body, and she's got this demonic voice, and she's like chastising Maude, and Maude just grabs a pair of scissors and stabs Amanda to death violently.
To death.
Like
900 times.
Oh, did you count?
Yeah.
Cool.
The idea of the scene is cool, but I feel like they don't do enough with it. Like,
No.
I don't know. I've seen this kind of scene too many times not to be impressed by something like this, and it's unfortunate. But that being said, the shot of Maude exiting Amanda's house, and it's the fucking Spike Lee dolly shots.
Yes. Really good.
That rules.
Yeah.
With the blood-covered eyes and everything, and she's... Oh, that's such a good shot.
I thought she was going to I truly thought she was going to keep going and then just go right down those 7,000 stairs. Like, I thought we were going to follow her falling John Wick style for like 5 minutes straight.
It's a great shot. It is truly great.
It's really good. It's tremendous.
And how do you guys feel about this? Maude goes to her apartment, she cleans up, and she, like you said, Nathan, she dons some Creed wings.
Hell yeah.
I like this idea. I like this image.
Does you stand here with me? Yeah, it's good.
I think it's very well done.
Yeah.
And this is where the movie, I'm like, okay, now we're doing something.
Yeah.
I get it. I like where this is going. And then we're already here at the end of the movie.
There are 20 seconds left.
Right.
I know.
Exactly.
This is so unfortunate. Mally, I feel like you will love doing this. Why don't you tell us what happens here at the end of St. Maud?
Oh, buddy. So Maude walks out to this British Coney Island beach, and it's not gas that she pours on herself. It's
like acetone and like hydrogen peroxide.
Yes.
Flammable liquid.
Yeah.
It's kerosene.
Yes.
And all these like people like on the beach slowly start to notice.
And someone asks her, who's her favorite Fantastic Four?
Yeah. And then in Welsh, she praises God.
Yeah.
And throughout the movie, you kind of see her fucking with this old lighter.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, she busts it out, lights it up, and then her Coachella wings return, and, like a big light shines from her, and all the people on the beach like kneel down.
Yeah.
Like in, like, oh God, oh. And then smash cut to like a few frames of Maude just screaming as she burns alive.
It's incredible.
And then I want to mention this. It cuts to credits and like then cuts to the title card. And then I watched this on Prime and it immediately cut to a commercial for dog food. So it's like Maude screaming, and then the title, and then just a bunch of fluffy puppies running around in a park.
Wow.
It was a wild tonal shift.
That's so weird. See, on my copy, we see her burning and everything, and then like she starts screaming in terror. It cuts to black, and then
there's Maude.
I hear the full theme song start playing.
Jesus Christ. Mary Magdalene, she followed Jesus.
And then Maude is burning on the beach.
Just two country kids outside misbehaving.
See, that's so weird. Mine ended with she's burning. It smash cut to the title card, and Linkin Park went, "What I've done."
All of these are great.
This is all good.
This ending genuinely is like +1 star,
It
maybe
is.
even +2.
Oh,
Like,
100%.
It's so rock and roll. I love it.
I mean, I know it's the whole, like, crutch of the show, but obviously this last 30 seconds is why this movie's on the schedule.
Yep.
100%. Yeah.
There's nothing to talk about for the first hour and 23 minutes and 30 seconds.
mhm.
But God, this ending fucking rules.
I know, JT, you hadn't seen this movie until watching it yesterday for the show.
Yeah.
And you just text me, damn, at the end.
Damn.
That's how I knew you were done with the movie.
That's Maude backwards. Damn.
Give this man a round. Give him a round.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Damn.
Literally, like 2 hours goes by of nothing,
Uh-huh.
and then I was just like, damn.
Damn.
He said it like that blind guy reading the Braille Playboy. Oh, damn.
Oh, damn. Oh, no, sorry. I was the blind guy in Hell House. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
This is truly an incredible ending, though. Like,
It's
I
really
love
good.
the visual effects are simple. It's just her. There's this glow on her face. The wind's blowing. She's got the wings.
Mhm.
And it's literally maybe 1 second long
Yeah.
of the reality of what's happening here.
It's so quick.
Yeah.
Her body is already charred. The flames are going up. There's smoke everywhere. You can hear people screaming as she's screaming. And then it's just cut to black.
Yeah.
Like, it's rock and roll as hell.
I literally said, fuck yeah, out loud.
Do you have the puppy commercial?
I should cut the puppet commercial into my copy of the movie.
Wait, a puppet commercial?
Yeah, it's from David Arquette's Puppet Bar.
Oh, sure.
Bootsy Bellows.
Yeah, Bootsy Bellows.
Boy, that is Saint Maude. Do you guys have any notes that we missed before we get to our wrap-up segments?
I feel like we hit all of my notes worth talking about.
Okay.
I didn't really have any notes because nothing fucking happens.
It's fair enough. Well, let's get to our wrap-up segment, starting with everyone's favorite, Prop Cop.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're new to the show and you want to know what the hell is Prop Cop, well, we are going to look at all of the props, and that includes anything that is physical and tangible in the film Saint Maude.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to hypothetically take one each for ourselves. And of course, Mally, since this is your pick, you get first dibs. What prop do you want most from Saint Maude?
I mean, obviously, if you've listened to past episodes or even this one, you know my views on religion. But I will say, ironically, a good rosary is a fantastic fashion accessory.
Yes.
So, yeah, run it to me.
Okay. I kind of want the William Blake book with all of the kick-ass religious paintings in it.
Hell yeah. Are you going to eat the great red dragon?
Sure.
It
Sure.
made me think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought of. Yeah.
Nathan, what prop do you want?
Can you pull up 42 minutes and 50 seconds in the movie?
Oh, God.
There is a portrait of Mary Magdalene on the wall in Maude's apartment, but
This one?
No. It's 20 seconds from there. Yeah, it's coming up.
This one?
Yeah. What Mary Magdalene looks like Kate Bush in the Wuthering Heights music video.
Wow.
Yeah, I want that.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
JT?
Well, the William Blake book was the first one,
Mhm.
but at the bar scene, there's this guy in the background who is wearing a sick ass white turtleneck.
Oh, I just saw him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
All right.
Looks like 1970s David Bowie.
Honestly, can we all just get like a pint of beer too? Because that sounds good right now.
That does sound real good.
Point of lager.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, that is our prop cops. Now we're going to talk about, speaking of the bar scene, there's a lot of bit parts in that bar scene.
Mhm.
There could be more in throughout the movie. Who should we play in Saint Maude as a bit part?
I had to beat them to death with their own shoes.
Ironically, mine's not in the bar scene.
Oh, please didn't tell us who your bit part should be.
So at the end, when Maude's preparing to light herself on fire, there's a bunch of people yelling like, "Oh, stop her, stop her."
Yeah.
And then there's one dude that just yells, "Hey, you all right, love?"
Yes. Yeah.
I want to be that dude.
What's all this then?
God, I want to be in that scene and just be like, do a flip.
That's kerosene in it.
Who do you want to be in the movie, Nathan?
After she gets fired, Maude wanders around town, and there's a moment where she...
Wait, which time does she get fired? Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, wait, when she gets fired, it cuts to credits, man.
Well, so there's not many choices after that.
Oh, boom, roasted. She,
Damn.
after the party, and she's wandering around town, aimless, she walks by a violinist playing by the shore, and she looks so annoyed that he's there. Like, she like rolls her eyes at this busker, and I want to be that guy.
Okay.
Cool.
I kind of want to be the guy in the group of friends at the pub when Maude tries to get in on their conversation.
Oh, God.
He gives her the dirtiest look, like, who the fuck is this girl?
Yeah.
I knew someone was going to pick someone from that group.
Mm-hmm.
Real big, you can't sit with us energy.
Yes.
He's the mean girl. JT?
Can you go to 41:45?
Damn, y'all showed up with timestamps.
So what's funny about this, again, I was so exhausted last night. I was like, oh my God, I forgot a bit part. I was like, I hadn't even been paying attention. I'll find something. And then that exact moment, this frumpy dude just sitting here reading the paper.
Yeah.
It made me laugh. So that's him.
Just outside her apartment.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I didn't even notice that guy.
I thought for sure one of you guys was going to pick after the sad hand job. That dude goes back to his table and tells his friend, "We got to fucking leave." I thought someone was going to pick one the friend.
We got to get the fuck out of here.
I also like that when that dude leaves, he just looks at Maude, he's like, "Hey, see you later."
Yeah, I got to go.
He does. He says, "I'll see you later."
I don't think he is going to see her later.
No.
Just the thought.
I don't think so.
So,
Can you imagine that guy watching the news the next day, just like, "Oh my God."
Oh my God.
I lucked out. Jesus Christ.
I thought the hand job was dry.
Then there's Maude.
I don't know if that joke made any sense anyway.
I got it. I can connect some dots. So yeah, Maude, I don't think she's going to be doing too well after the credits roll in this movie.
No.
So we should find a silver lining to Saint Maude. Any takers on going first?
I'll go.
Okay.
Maude only killed one person that we know of before putting a stop to things, because I think she could have kept going.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
I got one, but I don't feel good about it. Okay.
Okay.
Fantastic. Those are the best ones.
Is it that guy got a free handy? Is that what it is?
No, because it's a piggyback off of Nathan's. Maybe Amanda got a quicker death than suffering from cancer.
Right.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Look, it was painful regardless.
This isn't my silver lining, but to give you a little extra push, yeah, she was so worried about having a dull death. Well, it's not pretty dull now, unless those scissors were. We don't know.
Aww.
We can only guess.
You turn into Satan and get stabbed with scissors. I think that's pretty
Rock and roll as fuck.
Yeah.
Mally, what's your silver lining?
Apparently God is Welsh.
Who would have known?
Fucking plot twist, man.
I mean, I guess that makes Christian Bale like the most holiest person that lives on the face of this earth.
God, man, I remember watching The Prestige the first time, aka the time I found out Christian Bale was British. Blew my fucking mind.
That's really funny.
I'm just going to go with Joy did what was right by apologizing to Maude.
There you go.
There we go.
Joy to the mob.
All right, fellas. Well, look, let's say people saw the last second, literally, of this movie. And they're like, guys, I'm so fucking scared right now. I need a pick-me-up. I need something else.
Maude's the scariest guy I've ever seen in my life.
I need something to pick my spirits back up. What
Yeah.
is a movie I could double feature? What is our pick-me-up? Who would like to go first?
I'll go.
Okay.
You go. You go.
Okay. I mean, I think mine's a repeat because I'm pretty sure I recommend this on like every movie we
Gone
Gone
in
in
60 seconds.
No, actually. Every time we do a movie that involves like Christianity, I think I recommend this, but I mean, Spotlight.
Yeah, you have. Unbelievably.
Man, such a fun movie. Such a funny movie. God.
You just put on Spotlight and laugh.
It's a roaring good time.
Good movie, though.
All right, Nathan, what do you think our audience should watch?
Because it came out on the Friday before we recorded this, and the Beatles are my happy place, I would recommend watching the new documentary Man on the Run about Paul McCartney's attempts to not go insane. And hey, it actually ties into this because you know what he did? He formed Wings, much like Saint Maud.
Okay.
Rock and roll. JT?
Because of the Christianity themes and a shot of a giant ass moon
Mhm.
in this movie, Bruce Almighty.
Sure, okay.
Is the moon in Bruce Almighty a whole lot? Is
Yeah.
that a thing?
Yeah, he pulls it down to Jennifer Aniston, remember?
Oh, he does. You're right.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that in probably 20 years.
yeah.
Is that movie even 20 years old?
I think it is
Yes.
now. I think it literally is 20 years. I think it came out 2006, didn't it?
Fuck.
Something like that. I don't know. I'm also going to stick with the Christianity theme, and I'm going to pick Dogma.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You need something to laugh at, and why not also laugh at Christianity?
There you go.
God, that movie fucking rules.
Guys, it's 23 years old.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. Do you think Alanis Morissette was the one telling Maude to burn herself?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Plot twist. Alanis Morissette's been Welsh this whole time?
Well, look, since there are only technically 2 deaths in this movie, whose is better, Amanda or Maud's?
Mods.
Yeah, it's got to be Maud's, right? I mean, I guess we don't technically see her die, but
Look at us. We're the mod squad.
I'm going to say, let's face it, she is a DEAD.
How'd we make it this far into the episode without that joke?
I don't know.
Because you guys have self-respect and I don't.
Fair point.
And then lastly, do we recommend this movie?
Nah.
It's worth checking out.
Yeah, I'm undecided on that.
I put it on the list. I'm biased.
Yeah, I'm so split on it because again, there's things that I love about it that I just don't think get properly explored. And it's hard to say no, though, when the ending is so good.
Yeah.
Throw it on. If you don't feel like finishing it, that's okay.
Yeah.
But if you do, it's only 80 minutes, so go for it.
I feel like you have to finish it because the ending kind of makes it.
Yeah, I agree.
No, I think it's worth at least one watch. Like I said, I think there's some great imagery in this.
Mhm.
And I didn't hate my time with it on this rewatch because, again, it is a very short movie.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you're bored on a lovely Sunday morning, throw it on.
Sure.
If you're not in church,
I think Morfydd's great. I think Rose Glass knows how to direct, but this thing just needed some more time in the oven.
Yeah, I agree.
And again, if you want something else from this director, Love Lies Bleeding is a great movie. It's a lot of fun. Check that one out if you didn't vibe, with Saint Maud. So that's it. That's Saint Maud. So please, if you haven't already, subscribe, rate, and leave feedback wherever you're listening to us right now. If you want, you can also follow us on social media. We're on Blue Sky, Instagram, TikTok, and Lemonade, as well as Reddit. And our subreddit is reddit.com/r/Silverlinings Playlist. If you want to get in touch with us, you can email us at thesilverliningsplaylist@gmail.com, or you can use the contact us form on our website, tslppodcast.com. If you've got a bit part suggestion or a movie you think we should cover on the show, you can get in touch with us either in those 2 ways and submit it there. Join our free Discord if you haven't already, where we're having some good conversations. You can find links to that on our website. And lastly, check out our Patreon if you want more of our show, if you want episodes released early, if you want to have a bunch of different perks, you can do so for just $1 a month after a 7-day free trial. And this week on the Patreon, our RoboCop 3 episode has dropped.
Yep,
And it's a lot of fun.
it is.
I'm going to be honest. There's a RoboCop 3?
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Huh.
Hot takes in that episode.
Oh, actually, I am mistaken. As of this episode coming out, we just dropped yesterday our episode on the reboot of RoboCop from 2014.
Reboot Cop.
Holy shit. I saw that in theaters.
Oh, we haven't recorded our episode yet, but I remember seeing it once and being like, all right. And that was it.
Yeah, I have not rewatched it yet as of this record. I'll probably be doing that tomorrow.
Yep, same here. So we'll see how we feel about it then. But, also, if our pick-me-ups weren't enough for you, you can also watch all of Maude, which is now available on Blu-ray, apparently. So go check that out.
Thanks, Shout Factory.
No, DVD.
DVD, excuse me, standard def DVD.
DVD. They have not dropped the Blu-ray collection.
3D 4K mod.
Watch Bea Arthur in 4,000 pixels. All right, well, Nathan,
Yeah.
you are our pick for our next episode, and so you need to give us a clue.
Mm-hmm. He is risen. motherfucker.
God damn it.
Oh, we're sticking with religious themes for next episode.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Man, I really got to start looking up what the next episode is so that these hints make sense.
This is, I feel like, going to be a movie you are very happy we're going to be covering, Mally. So.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nope. Yep. Just saw what it was.
Yep.
Okay.
With a returning guest,
Hopefully.
God willing,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, it's gonna be a dumb fucking time. So looking forward to it, fellas.
I might be sick.
You have to be here. I just want you to know you are obliged to be here.
I thought he said I might be thick, and I was like, yeah, no shit.
Let's see it.
I know what t-shirt size you wear.
Oh yeah, I'll wear that to the next record for sure.
I feel like we all have to wear those next recording, no?
Yeah. Well, that's it for this episode. Tune in next time where we're talking about somebody rising again, motherfucker. And rest in peace, Oatmeal. And as always,
Then there's Maude.
I'm over it.
I'm not. Do it again.
what's that? You want to hear the full theme song again?
Yeah, Lady Godiva was a binga badonga.
You son of a bitch.
Freedom rider. She didn't care if the whole world looked.
What is this song about?
Are we gonna get sued?
I can't tell if we stopped recording or not, so I'm just letting it go.
Nope, let it run.
Went on a rider, she was in Beetlejuice and Heather's.
And then she went on to do some stranger things.
Got it all sold up.
And then there's Maude.
And then there's Maude, the marvelous Miss Maisel.
We're really trying to pad the runtime on this episode.
Fleabag had anal sex.
Okay. All right, we get the fuck out of here.
Then there's Maude. And then there's Maude. That uncompromising, enterprising, anything but tranquilizer. Right on, Maude.
Hey, it's JT. Thanks for listening to the Silver Linings playlist. We'll be back for another episode soon. But in the meantime, check out our Patreon for more. Link in the description below. See ya.